The rich history of five-day format boasts several extraordinary individual batting performances by captains in test matches, exhibiting not only immense skill but also the burden of leadership. These monumental innings often prove pivotal in the outcome of a match, leaving an indelible mark on the cricket's rich tapestry. With that being said, this recent glamorous knock of Shubman Gill's 269 at Edgbaston against England just fell short of this list, showing the massive testament from other 10 batsmen as well. And if you guys think I'm an AI in disguise, feel free to hit that subscribe button and keep the circuits running. At number 10, Martin Crowe 299. Despite falling just one run short of becoming the first New Zealander to score a Test triple century, Martin Crowe's 299 against Sri Lanka at Wellington in 1991 stands as one of the greatest innings in New Zealand's cricket history. Coming in with his team in trouble at 18 for 2, Crowe masterfully built a monumental partnership of 467 runs with Andrew Jones, which was a world record for any wicket at the time. Crowe batted for over 10 hours, facing 523 balls and hitting 29 fours, combining elegant stroke play with extraordinary concentration. His near triple century was not only a personal triumph but also a rescue mission that turned the match around for New Zealand. Despite the heartbreak, the innings remains a benchmark of resilience and class, and a defining moment in his illustrious career. At number 9, Brendan McCullum 302. Another New Zealander in this list and being asked to follow on, and with New Zealand at 94 for 5, this pioneer of baseball produced a masterclass in endurance and leadership. Over nearly 13 hours at the crease, he faced 559 balls and struck 32 fours and 4 sixes. His knock not only rescued New Zealand from a likely defeat, but also helped them set a mammoth second innings total of 680, ensuring a draw and a 1-0 series win. In the process, McCullum became the first New Zealander to score a Test triple century, breaking Martin Crowe's long-standing national record, and the innings was widely praised for its combination of discipline, stamina, and counterattacking brilliance, cementing McCullum's legacy as one of New Zealand's greatest captains and batsmen. At number 8, Bob Simpson 311. Opening the batting in the fourth Test of the Ashes series in 1964, Simpson anchored the innings with remarkable composure and technical precision. Batting for over 2 days, he faced 743 deliveries and struck 23 fours in a display of immense concentration and patience. This triple century was his maiden Test ton came at a crucial time, helping Australia post a mammoth total of 656 declared. Last but not least, this knock was nostalgic than a Simpson episode. At number 7, Younis Khan 313. Coming in after a solid start, Younis built his innings methodically, countering a strong Sri Lankan bowling attack with textbook technique and unshakable focus. His mammoth innings involved facing 568 balls and hitting 27 fours and 4 sixes, which helped Pakistan post a massive total of 765, their highest ever in Test cricket. This triple century was not only the third highest score by a Pakistani batsman at the time, but also marked his first as captain, setting a strong tone for his leadership. The match ended in a high-scoring draw, but his 313 stood out as a career-defining performance through sheer determination and class. At number 6, Michael Clarke 329 not out. This monumental innings of 329 not out against India came in the second Test of the Border Gavaskar Trophy Series, played at the SCG in January 2012. After India were bowled out for 191 in their first innings, Australia found themselves in a slight spot of bother at 37 for 3. Clarke, then the Australian captain, walked in and proceeded to share a formidable 288-run partnership with Ricky Ponting, and then followed it up with an even larger 334-run stand with Michael Hussey, who remained unbeaten on 150. Clarke's innings, lasting 468 balls and adorned with 39 boundaries and 1 6, showcased his ability to dominate the Indian bowling attack. Australia declared their innings at 4 for 659, with Clarke becoming only the 5th Australian to score a Test triple century and the highest individual scorer at the SCG. This exceptional performance laid the foundation for Australia's dominant innings and 68-run victory, securing a 2-0 lead in the 4-match series. At number 5, Graham Gooch 333. Known for his upright stance, a high bat lift, Gooch took full advantage of a flat surface at that time, despite at iconic Lord's Stadium, where he went on to display masterful combination of power, timing, and relentless concentration, scoring whooping 333 against India. With the iconic SS bat, he completed this milestone, which included 43 fours and 3 sixes and led England to a massive total of 653. Remarkably, he followed this triple century with a quick-fire 123 in the second innings, making a combined 456 runs in the match, the highest ever by a player in a single Test and also oldest to do so at 37 years 3 days, thereby cementing his stature as one of the finest opening batsmen of his era. At number 4, Mark Taylor 334 not out. Nicknamed Tubby, due to his stocky or well-built physique, Taylor's iconic innings of 334 not out against Pakistan occurred in the second Test of Australia's tour in October 1998, in Peshawar. Having batted across 2 days, that includes significant partnerships of 279-run stand with Justin Langer. An intriguing fact to note is that as he neared the great Don Bradman's record, the cricketing world watched in anticipation to break the latter's record. However, in a truly selfless act, Taylor declared Australia's innings at their overnight score of 4 for 599, foregoing the opportunity to surpass Bradman's record for personal glory. His decision was driven by the team's interest in securing a win and his deep admiration for Bradman, a choice that solidified his place as a revered figure in Australian cricket. At number 3, Ian Mulder, 367 not out. This recent Mulder's unbeaten knock of 367 against Zimbabwe at Bulawayo was a record-breaking and career-defining innings as debut captain for the Proteas, where Mulder came in at number 3 and produced a commanding performance, blending elegance with aggression, where he reached his triple century in just 297 balls, the second fastest in Test history, and went on to score 367 off 334 balls, including 49 fours and 4 sixes. His innings was the highest individual score by a South African in Tests, surpassing Hashim Amla's 311, and the 5th highest in Test cricket overall. Remarkably, Mulder declared at lunch on day 2, just 33 runs short of all-time record, citing respect for that legend who will be acknowledged later in this video, similar to Mark Taylor's case. Eventually, his innings helped South Africa post staggering 626 and secure an innings victory, completing a 2-0 series sweep. At number 2, Mahela Jayawardene, 374. This Sri Lankan mastermind's 374 against South Africa in July 2006 at the SSC in Colombo has to be one of the greatest individual performances in Test cricket history. Coming in after an early loss, he built a record-breaking 624-run partnership with Kumar Sangakkara, who scored 287. His innings lasted 572 balls and included 43 fours and a 6, where this marathon knock remains the highest individual Test score by a Sri Lankan, and his effort powered Sri Lanka to a massive total of 756 declared, leading to a victory by an innings and 153 runs. Finally, at number 1, Brian Lara, 400 not out. Brian Charles Lara's unprecedented innings of 400 not out against England, played in the 4th Test at Antigua in April 2004, stands as the highest individual score in Test cricket history. This remarkable feat saw Lara reclaim a record he had previously held 375 against England in 1994, but this time as a captain. Entering the match with the West Indies trailing 0-3 in the series and facing a potential whitewash, Lara, who had been in poor form leading up to this test, delivered an innings of immense concentration and skill, facing 582 balls and hitting 43 fours and 4 sixes. He forged crucial partnerships, notably with Ramnaresh Sarwan and Ridley Jacobs, who also scored a century. Then Lara declared the innings at 5 for 751, a total built almost entirely around his epic knock. Despite his monumental effort, the match ultimately ended in a draw on a flat pitch, preventing a clean sweep for England and solidifying Lara's status as a Test cricketing legend. That's it, folks. If you still think I'm an AI, then please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button and suggest any topic to cover such similar sporting feats.